Hey, how's it going guys? My name is Ray. And to be honest, lately I've been obsessed with stir fries. And today I'm going to show you one of my favorite stir fries, black pepper beef stir fry. Let's cook.
For this recipe, I'm gonna be using a rump steak. Reason for that is this is the cheapest cut that you can get out of all the primary cuts such as sirloin and tenderloins. But for this recipe, you're gonna need to do a little bit of trimming. All you need to do is just to cut off any thick fat that you can find, like what I just did, and you also need to discard any connecting membranes between the muscles. And whatever's left here is all you want for the stir fry. All you need to do now is just to cut it into thin slices diagonally like that. The first cut usually a bit thicker than the rest, but what you're looking for is about this kind of thickness. And as you can see, I've cut the meat across the grain like that, so it's easier to chew. Another way to tenderize your meat is to flatten it out with the back of your knife like that. Moving on to the vegetables, here I have some broccolini, carrot, half onion, some small red and yellow capsicum, a normal green capsicum, as well as some big red chillies. Here I'll show you how I usually cut all my vegetables, but to be honest, you can cut it any way you like and it will still taste the same anyway, as long as you cut it all the same size and they cook at the same time. For the chilies, what I like to do is just to cut it open like that and take out all the membranes and seeds, just to take off a little bit of heat from the main dish, because you gotta remember that you're gonna be using a lot of black pepper for this dish, so you don't want to overpower it with spiciness. For size and shape, I'm going for diagonal cuts like this, 1 cm each. For the onion, just simply slice it thinly like that. As for the capsicums, just pop the top like that, cut it open, and just like the chili, take out the membrane and seeds, and just cut it the same way as you cut the chilies. As for the broccolini, try to cut the stem a little bit smaller, and leave the florets intact like that. And again, for the green capsicum, you just have to do the same thing as the other capsicums. As for the carrot, I usually go for thin diagonal slices like this. And that's about the thickness that I would usually go for. And last but not least, you're gonna need a tablespoon of minced garlic. And now we're ready to cook. Heat up a deep pan or a wok over high heat. Add in about a layer of vegetable or canola oil, and combine it with about 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. Swirl it around just to cover the whole pan, and just let it heat up for about 5 minutes. While waiting for it to heat up, you can add in the garlic just to saute it gently first. And when you know the oil is quite hot already, you can add in the beef and just stir fry them together until the beef is half cooked. And just make sure you spread out your beef into one even layer like this, so they cook evenly. Next, you can add in about 2 tablespoons of black pepper, and just continue sauteing the beef until it looks like this. You should still be able to see a little bit of pinkness in the beef. And when your beef looks like that, you can add in all the vegetables at the same time. Next, add in about a 1/4 cup of oyster sauce, 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce, and just mix them around until everything got covered by the sauce. Then add in a drizzle of soy sauce, about 1 to 2 tablespoons. Followed by about 1 tablespoon of sugar. Mix it around and give it a taste. Here I'm just adjusting the flavors to my liking, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more sugar and a little bit more black pepper. And when you're happy with the flavors, you can thicken up the sauce using some corn starch water. It's pretty much a mixture of equal parts of cornstarch and water. And when it's heat up like this, it will thicken up the sauce into gravy consistency. And believe it or not, that's our black pepper beef ready to serve. Just serve it on top of some steamed rice. Make sure you got everything on the plate. And that, my friend, is a really easy and tasty dinner. You can also make it into a prep meal like this. It should last in the fridge for about 2 to 3 days. And there you have it, guys, my take on black pepper beef.
I hope you liked that simple recipe, and if you did, please subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And here are the links to my previous videos, so check it out, guys. Links and measurements gonna be in the description box below. Leave a comment below, let me know what you wanna see me cook next week. See you next time, guys. Bye!